Let's talk AFC playoffs. Let's bring in our special guest star handicapper, Joe Duffy.
Just a reminder, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video.
We're talking about the AFC playoffs. Let's go with the Saturday game, shall we? Titans, Ravens. The Titans 10-7 against the spread. This is the big, after that big wild card win over the Patriots. And we can talk about that briefly too. Three wide receivers are out for the Titans. Adam Humphries, Khalif Raymond, and Cody Hollister. Plus Jaden Brown is out. I don't know what effect that's going to have, but you're the expert. You'll tell me. And the Ravens, 14-2, 10-5-1 against the spread. Plus the league, obviously, had a nice week's rest. They had a nice drink, spent some time with the family, went to the movies. Earl Thomas and Mark Ingram, they spent nice time with the families. They're recovered. They're going to be probable for this game. First in scoring, first in rushing, most time on the field, 9-point favorites, 47 points. Joe, Sean, whatever your name. Duffy, take it away.
Yeah, not only am I often confused with Sean, but Brad Pitt and I have that same problem. We're confused with each other all the time. Anytime you have a big underdog in the playoffs that has at least two more losses as a favorite on the year, which again fits into that term that we like to use, regression to the mean, where, the Titans probably should have had a couple more wins, but teams like that do pretty well in the playoffs at a 58-23-2 rate. And again, that would benefit the Titans. Also, going against teams that have a margin of plus 11.5 or better, a scoring margin or better, 24-9 in the postseason. So in other words, these teams that had dominant seasons, and it would of course include, if this were the next round of the playoffs, it would include their season today, would include whatever playoff games they played. In this case, of course, the Ravens haven't played any, but essentially dominant teams are a pretty good go against in the postseason. You're almost always going to be laying a big number, and of course you're going to be an underdog with a pretty quality team. I'm still, again, Ryan Tannehill, I'm just not totally sold on him. Look, his numbers have been phenomenal, completed more than 70% of his passes for over 2,700 yards in 11 regular season games, 22 touchdown passes, 4 rushing touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. I mean, yeah, maybe shades of Trent Dilfer, where an underachieving quarterback had a career year and led his team to the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but still, all in all, Tannehill's not a guy I want to die on the hill with. But what I always say, again, handicapping totals much more about pace. With Jackson having the 2 weeks off, of course, he was rested last week of the regular season. They didn't play in the wild card round. He is going to be off and running, literally. I also think it makes sense. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit worried about Travis Henry carrying the ball. I think it was 34 times, maybe 37 times. He carried the ball a ton of times. I think it was 34 times. Will he be beat up a little bit? Still, I can see both of these teams running the ball. Obviously, the Ravens in no small part with their quarterback. So I do think with a fairly high total, I like this game to go under the total.